It is still 7FM 103.9 Onitsha. Yes, we are still here on the Vibes. Of course, like we said, when we come back, it is going to be the tech part of this edition of the Vibes. We have a guest here. Of course, today is Tech Tuesday, and as usual, we have someone to talk to us about a very, very techie something. He's Chuka. Before I'm going to call you Ibekwe. Chuka Brave. We're going to be talking about photography today. Now, Iman and the more than a picture in there. Just like I have somebody in front of me. I don't know what she's doing with this camera, but I can't know that I'm shy of whatever thing she's doing. But we move. So we have a lot of people, just like when you get that all her beauty cannot just go to one man. Our picture can oh, we kill no yeah. Kilisio and then a bed job. Apple now we say a picture. Where tag is there your son key start telling you. So we are going to leave the floor, hand over the mic to our guest Brave to talk to us about in the name of photography. Because somehow and the thing is that this thing has actually become really very expensive. But I know woman and some men, they will go and sit down. Then I will snap one where Pasaya de Aka, however, some no one can fade it's the person in a GOG career. Wow. Okay, mother, Chamas the Ocha. I can't be wondered. So, okay, if will you still know yourself?
Wow.
So we are going to be talking about the relationship photography has with technology, and that is why we have Brave here to talk to us about it.
Photography is more about art, creativity, and in the modern world now, lots of people want to take pictures, but the issue they have is where to take the pictures and the kind of pictures they want. Okay. Like you said earlier, now when you say photo, audio, and that's a bad editing.
Okay.
Very, very bad one. So when you say picture proof from Kokasisi where they were this age or I'm more home photographer me alone careful. Obviously Chuka there is somebody
plastic surgery.
Yeah. Okay, photography now is a current trend in the world. Most brands need pictures. Like for example, you were there yourself. Here the case say picture everywhere like that.
Oh my god.
Alright, so most brands need pictures to advertise their content, tell more about themselves, and you can't just come out like this now and just put something out there without a photographer. It's not possible. So I would say that photography is taking over the world currently. We're here in this East, let me use Onitsha in particular, they don't appreciate photographers at all.
Say so?
The gears are very expensive. Very, very expensive. You have if you're going to use a picture or saying about all the expensive car, it's not all of just the same for law. It's not just to snap and edit but snapping and editing is not the main thing. It's about your creativity. Even in case you say picture it's going to take you like extra 30 minutes 1 hour to edit one picture. When I did that part, if I say a picture, it's a good photo, a law, then you post. Nothing else. Then again there is most people now are trying to come into photography, the young ones. They have this issue of they want to come immediately and learn the thing under 1 month and boom, they're already everywhere. But it takes most of these big brands years to get to where they want to be because it's a learning process, you keep on learning. When you think you've seen it all, you go somewhere else, bros, you never said anything, you go start from the beginning, you can't say you never even do anything. So even me, I still practice, I still go to schools, I still learn.
Somebody who wants to go into this photography, what would you tell the person? Maybe the person does not really have the money to go get all these expensive cameras, just like you said. That some people have expensive gears but empty brain. So what do you have to tell these people who do not have the money to purchase these expensive gear?
Yeah, it's also very important the person needs to understand how to give poses in a picture. Then the person also needs to calm down to know what he's into, to know that this gadget is about handle, it's not just any book camera the can here, each of them the camera say I stand the whole those. I'm not lying. If all these sharp photographers, that's equal. You don't necessarily on equal. They can control you. So if anybody trying to use the camera, should have that authoritative mind that you can control somebody to do what you want them to do. Communication skill, which I would say is number one. if you can't communicate to people, if you can't talk to people, because someone might walk into your studio someday, within Madazoro, or Yama and cigar, or Yama, I studio, kiss and have picture, then that definitely she's angry. So you have to have that mind to try to calm her down and feel like talk to her, make her smile, so her pictures won't be bad. So that's why I talk about communication skill.
Okay, so let's get back to the continuity and cutting and close-ups with the composure. How does that really work?
The continuity about photography, mostly this continuity I have to do more about videography, not photography actually. Mm-hmm. Then the cutting still have to do with videography, because videography is a thing whereby you cut and you join, you do the work in your field, you go back, then you take out the part. But photography, you just edit. Though you take out some parts.
If you cut person picture,
you don't cut the head out now. That's it now.
So how did you say I want to go into photography? Did it start as a hobby, or like you just wanted to do photography?
So we did photojournalism. Okay. So I just got the passion from there and I started it for fun. Okay. That should be 2016. Just for fun. Then 2018 I met this Isiaki. We all worked together back then, and then I think I entered professional level 2019. Okay. Then boom, here we are.
Oh wow. So that is to say that anybody that is saying that mass communication, Gubiko, I am number 1, is number 2, this is number 3. Anybody who knows study mass communication because of this person here, you need to move.
So, what is your photographic style?
I deal with wedding, portrait, and fine art.
Fine art. When you say fine art, please let us understand.
Sculpture.
Okay. How will I even explain better? Okay, when it comes to photography, we have portraits, we have wedding, and I guess you all know that. Now, fine arts have to do with more creativity, not just stand and pose. I was taking a picture. I also add all my creativity into that particular picture.
How does the camera function in low light? You talked about low light before. Just a brief one on,
Alright, if you have issue about low light, that's where the aperture, ISO and shutter speed comes in. Like the aperture is
aperture what again?
Aperture, shutter speed and ISO. Aperture is like the eye of the camera. It works with the higher number of the aperture, the lower the light. So if you can take your aperture number down, depending on your lens, like maybe if you're using 1.8 lens, you can take it down to 1.8, then increase your ISO. I think you're going to get enough light.
Okay.